check.
Yeah, we on?
Yeah, say we on. I'm gonna just check the stream real quick.
Yeah, we in. We on.
Make sure the sound's going through good. Yeah. Good to go.
Cool. All right. Hey, Shalom Akim. We're going to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honor to our apostles and elders at Great Millstone. Honor to all you brothers that are doing this work in truth and in sincerity. So, yeah, we're just going to roll in the spirit. Hey, man, it's a beautiful time to be alive. Like, you had them third bag niggas, Future and Drake. They put out a song with or an album, with the time to be alive. But really, that applies to us, man, because what's happening around the world, everything that starting with our apostles and elders have been prophesying about is coming to pass right now. And now all you people, you trying to get in order, all right? You got family members, they sending you messages, asking you questions, seeking for the oil pretty much. You got women that used to curb you, or you're a woman now she's trying to be a daughter of Sarah all of a sudden. Why? Because they see that there's a transfer of power coming. They see that the true people who are supposed to be on top of this earth and in control of this earth, they're about to come into power, which coincides with who going down? The so-called white man, the devil.
That's right.
Which so-called white man, who's known as Esau, Edom in the Bible, he's the devil, and he's exposed right now. He's gonna attempt to put a chip in every last one of you people, including us. But you know what? We're not gonna take that chip. We're gonna fight unto death. Matter of fact, bro, can you get Revelation 2?
Okay.
2 and 10? Because we're faithful unto death, man.
I got a precept for you too real quick.
Yeah, come on, let's get it.
This is Romans 13 and
Beautiful. Start at 10.
13 and 10.
Yep.
Love worketh no ill to his neighbor.
Yeah, love worketh no ill to his neighbor. Because you have the so-called white men, these other, they say, I love you, man. Hey, brother. Oh, that's another thing. Now we're brothers to all these heathens.
Yeah,
brother.
Brother
Filipinos.
Man. Brother man.
Yeah, Filipinos, especially so-called East Indians, Japheth and Elam. Hey, brother. Hey, what's going on, brother? Hey, well, what was happening during the Medo-Persian Empire? You had us in captivity. Love worketh no ill to his neighbor. We're not neighbors, we're not brothers. Our brothers are Israelites, in particular the brothers in the truth.
That's right.
Because the majority of our people, they're casted out as heathen men. Why? Because they don't acknowledge themselves to be Israelites, and they're some of the main ones coming against us. So love worketh no ill to his neighbor. Go ahead.
Love worketh no ill to his neighbor. Therefore, love is the fulfilling of the law.
Love is the fulfilling of the law. Which what's the law? Love your neighbor as thyself. Don't covet your neighbor's anything of your neighbor's. Don't sleep with your neighbor's wife. Don't sleep with your neighbor. That's love. And the only ones who actually have love, because y'all say we're the most hateful group, but really we're the most loving people out here. We're not doing no wickedness to nobody out here, really.
Well, we out here warning people. We telling you, look, if you do this, you keep doing this, you gonna die, man.
Yep.
That's the biggest action of love you can show somebody, man. You trying to save their life, literally.
Yep. The love of the Most High. Yeah, like especially you women. We tell you something, you get in a little hissy fit, you get your panties in a bunch. Well, what's gonna happen if you don't take heed, man? You gonna go out from us. Some grimy nigga Tyrone gonna rape you. You gonna kill you, eat you. That's the time that we in right now.
Yeah.
Man, look, man, I was training this Moabite yesterday. We went out and there was some regular looking Edomite. He probably got a tech job, talking to himself, man. He saw me just bugged out, started blinking and shit like that, man. These people are gone, bro. This is it.
That's right.
This is it. On some Michael Jackson shit, man. This is really it, man. Keep going. Spirit is, bro. Got it. On the comment board. Yep.
Therefore, love is the fulfilling of the law.
Yep.
And that knowing the time.
Yeah, knowing the time. Oh, I gotta get that in Ephesians. Redeeming the time because the days are evil.
Mm-hmm.
Meaning what you gotta, and then it says also in that verse, you gotta be circumspect. But go ahead, bro.
And that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep.
Mm-hmm.
For now is our salvation nearer than when we believed.
Hey, now is our salvation nearer than when we believed, than when we first came in. When we first heard the names of Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, then when we first saw the apostles and elders on YouTube. We're right here at the doorstep. The chip, and these people are going to willingly take the chip.
Yep.
Esau's not going to have to really force it.
Nah.
Especially upon Esau. I was one of the brother Ashar, he put up a video of that simpleton Jalen Rose, and you know Esau, what he does with these sports commentaries, he has Jake and then he has Esau. That's what sells, man. Everybody's attracted to that, and it showed you the difference. when you go back to Genesis 25th chapter, what does it say? There's two manner of people. Because Esau was like, yeah, man, I don't have anything to hide. I'll take the chip, because they reference what's happening in Wisconsin. See, that's a big thing. And everybody's talking about it. About what's happening.
It's on every news station.
Every news station.
Esau is pushing that chip out.
Yep.
It's not a coincidence that every news station is talking about it. Esau is getting these people ready for the chip, man, which, like the brother said, the majority of these people going to take it willingly. Especially the fucking nigga woman, man.
Oh,
she going to be in the front row, bro.
Yep.
The nigga woman, the damn spick woman, the bow and arrow woman, all right? She's going to take the chip, man. They're going to take the chip.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah. Yeah, and you know why? Because it's going to be a trend. It's new technology. There's a reason why people want the new iPhone, the new Samsung. It isn't because it's so much different from the previous. It's because what? There you go. It's not because it's drastically different. It's because you're on a cutting edge. It's something new.
Yeah.
It's the newest technology, and especially out here. This is Silicon Valley. We're in Silicon Valley. Everybody in the Bay Area is going to take it.
Is it's going to be integrated with basically all the technology that's coming out. They got these different ride share things coming out.
Yep.
The gig car. You don't even have to buy a car anymore now, man. You can just go to this spot and they'll give you a car. You can rent the car for free. You don't got to buy it. You don't got to lease it. Okay. But they're going to switch it to, okay, for now they'll give you a card to get in the car. But pretty soon they'll just give it to you on your chip, man.
Yeah, exactly.
And the same thing with the way you receive your paycheck, man. Everything's electronic now. You don't get a check no more.
Yeah.
There ain't no job that, okay, you go and then they give you a check. You know? It's either direct deposit or they got these damn pay cards, man.
Pay cards. Exactly.
All right?
Exactly.
And all the people they use, okay, well, shit, I already get direct deposit, so I might as well just get it on my hand. That means that way I ain't got to go to the ATM to pull the money out. You know, I can just use it right then, right? When I get it, it's in my hand. I don't got to go take cash out, you know?
Yeah, because they could be at a bar.
Multiple cards, you know?
They could be at the bar, they could be at the club, and as soon as 12 hit, they just scan to get another drink. People are all about that, man. Because that's, you know what that is? That's cool to people.
Mm-hmm.
They're not thinking about the infringement on their privacy, which over there in India amongst Elam, they ruled that the right to privacy isn't a constitutional right. And that's going to come over here too, best believe. And really,
it already is.
Yeah,
you
exactly.
get all these people your information anyway when you make Google accounts, Facebook, Twitter, you know. And then if you notice, first it used to be, for you to recover your password, all you needed was another email. Now they want your mobile phone number, man. And they'll send you a text message to your phone for you to get back into your account if you forgot your password, man. Mm-hmm. So what? Now they got your phone number on deck. Okay. And even if they want to, they can go in your phone. They already looking at everything that's in your phone, man.
I got a precept, bro.
God.
Ephesians 5:14. Wherefore he saith, awake thou that sleepest.
Yeah, awake thou that sleepest. All right, and who's sleeping? The majority of our people. Okay. But only the elect are going to wake up. Okay, that's who we speaking to when we come out here. We hoping that the elect wakes up, man. All right, because that's proof that this thing is getting ready to kick off, man. Because his word is reached out so far. So that's the reason why the chip is coming. All right, that's the reason why that Wisconsin company made it a thing to put chips in their employees, man. But mainly because this word has went out already, and you got the electors waking up. The elector being sealed, man. The electors are almost sealed, so the Most High is pushing that prophecy for.
Got a precept on that. Matthew 24:14. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come.
That's right, and that's happened already. This gospel has reached throughout the four corners of the earth. Okay, and we living in the end right now. We literally like right at the finish line, man. You know, brothers been saying this for years, starting off with our elders and apostles. But we literally right there, man.
Right there.
Okay. This Wisconsin company, this is national news.
Yeah.
This ain't just local. You would think it's just local. Okay, that's just shows in the whatever city that company was in. But no, that's national news. Why? Because Esau wants to push that chip out, man. He wants you people to get ready for it, man. Oh well, look, it's cool, and they putting that vibe out like it's the cool thing to do. You know, look, well, you don't even have to use a pen pad. You don't even have to type your password in to get on your computer. You just swipe your hand, man. You know?
Yep. And like I said, it's even on sports radio. So what is something like that doing on sports radio? That has nothing to do with sports. It's on Bloomberg. It's on everything. Why? Because like the brother said, Esau is conditioning people more and more for it. Because it's the time. It's the time right now.
Yep.
Like we just read in Matthew 24th chapter. Then shall the end come. And no coincidence what's happening. You got the sanctions.
Yeah. That's another thing. That's prophecy though.
It's
all happening at the same time. You see? So you gotta understand this. The elect is being sealed. The elect damn near sealed.
Yep.
So what? The Most High has to speed the prophecy up. The chip's coming. The EU is getting ready to break all ties with America, man, over these Russian sanctions, and that's prophesied. Okay, so you can see how America's going to be destroyed, man. You can see the EU turning against America. You can see NATO turning against America. All right.
Let me bring this out real quick. This is Revelation 7:1. And after these things, I saw 4 angels standing on the 4 corners of the earth, holding the 4 winds of the earth, that the wind should not blow on the earth, nor on the sea, nor on any tree. And I saw another angel ascending from the east, having the seal of the living power. And he cried with a loud voice to the 4 angels to whom it was given to hurt the earth and the sea, saying, hurt not the earth, neither the sea, nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants of our power in their foreheads.
So that's really the only thing holding back the destruction. The elect aren't fully sealed yet, man.
Exactly.
So once that happens, this thing's just gonna get let loose, man. Them 4 angels holding the wind, which the wind represents the destruction, they're gonna let it go. And all these prophecies gonna come to pass. It's like when you read 2nd Ezra, the 15th chapter, that said the mighty Lord sending the plagues, and who was he that, not quoting it verbatim, but who was he that shall hold him back, man? These things are gonna come like a woman in travail. But the angels, they're holding it back right now, man. But we literally like right at the gate of this thing going down, man.
And if you can't see this, because the Lord is not dealing with you.
Yep. I don't know if you wanted to go back to Ephesians.
Yeah,
and then I got Revelation, the 2nd chapter for you.
Beautiful. Yep. Yeah. Let me finish this off in Ephesians, which that goes back to the church that was at Ephesus. Because you got a lot of you idiots out here. You like to apply this to everybody. This is only for the elect, baby.
That's right.
It's just all about the elect. It's all about the church. Which the church is really who? The elect. Okay? So this is for us. You scoffers and scorners that come here, this ain't for you. That's why you scoff and scorn. Because this word has no place in you. You're just here to fulfill prophecy as a scoffer and a scorner. And now we're at the time where, what are you going to say? I'm sorry? Yeah. As soon as you acknowledge your fault, what's going to happen? You're going to get a sword across your neck. Then you, Tracy, the Lord is going to destroy you, man.
Oh,
Tracy T.
Oh, that nigga going to take the chip.
Of course he's going to take the chip. Why? Because you're a nigga with no integrity. It's Ephesians 5:14. Wherefore he saith, awake thou that sleepest, and arise from the dead, and Hamashiach shall give thee light.
Yeah, and the dead represents us being in a dead state, not knowing the law, statutes, and commandments, or having the knowledge of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. It don't mean literally dead. So we arose from the dead when the Most High put the Spirit in us. All right, now we were alive because we have the knowledge. Okay, we know the things that please Yahweh Shem Yahushai. We know the things that displeases him.
Proverbs 21:16. The man that wandereth out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead.
Beautiful. I just explained it.
Ephesians 5:15. See then that you walk circumspectly.
Yeah, circumspect means to look all around you. Okay, look at everything that's going on, man. Now, how do you do that? You watch the news, okay? Don't watch CNN, all right? Don't watch the fucking Fox News, all right? You got to watch these alternative media sources, man. These international news channels, France 24, RT, Press TV, Al Jazeera. Sometimes they got some good stuff that comes out, you know. But that's how you circumspect, man. Because if you watch CNN and Fox News, they gonna feed you a bunch of bullshit, you know. They not gonna go into the in-depth stories, man. Yep. Out there in Venezuela, they don't talk about that on Fox and on CNN and these different other U.S. media outlets, okay? these media outlets that's controlled by the CFR. All right, they don't talk about that. They don't want you to think about that, man. All right, so the way you be circumspect, keep your eyes on the news, man.
Yep.
The brothers that's watching the news, they knew about the that chip being instituted out there in Wisconsin, man.
Yes. That's a lot.
That's a lot. Really, nobody could have missed that. If you watch the news, it was all over the internet, all over the TV. But brothers in the know what's going on. We know what that chip is, man. We're not in the dark about that. Exactly. Okay, we know there's not just some new technology that's hitting the scene, man. You know, that's the mark of the beast. Okay.
And they're saying that. They're saying the technology that's in the RFID chip is already in your badges. Yep. And that's what they're saying on one of the newscasts in particular. And why do they say that? Hey, look, it's nothing real new. You're already conditioned to it. You're already using it. What's the difference?
All you be doing is just putting it in your hand. Then he said, it's just like you getting your ear pierced. You putting the chip in, it's just like you getting your ear pierced. It's the same amount of pain.
Oh, and who's going to administer it? A lot of tattoo artists.
Yep. People, weirdos that's in the body modification, man.
Oh, they're all
just weirdos. Bunch of weirdos, man. You getting metal stuck inside you and shit.
Yeah, you're a bug out.
You know, getting implants in your chest, under your skin. Y'all weirdos, man. Y'all ready for the chip. Okay.
Yep. See then that you walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise.
Yeah, not as fools, but as wise, all right? Because a fool, they'll look at this and not even consider what this really means, man. Oh, a chip being pushed in Wisconsin for the employees. Oh, this is just a new thing. Oh, it's just going to be for this place, you know? Oh, it's not going to be a time where this is going to be mandatory. Oh, this is just technology. You know, it's going to make our lives better, man. No, this is the mark of the beast. If you take this thing, you will die, man. Okay? There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Okay? Another thing, too, when you take this shit, you can't get it out, man. All right? You ain't going to be able to pull or cut this thing out of your fucking hand, man.
Yeah, you can't repent.
All right? Once you get it, you done. All right? Because it ain't like you going to get it, or I'm going to get it to please Esau. You know? I'm going to get it, and then I'm going to just take it out, right? But nah, man, you going to be buying stuff, man. You're going to be buying and selling. You're going to be getting money. Okay? Then probably when the missiles start to come, you're going to try to cut it out. But you ain't going to be able to cut it out, man. This shit's going to be embedded in your damn skin.
Well, the one chick, the so-called black woman, she said, well, couldn't somebody just chop off my hand to get access? Showing you that as bugged out as our people are, I'm seeing they're raising questions. Yet Esau is just totally with it, man. Totally with it. Because Esau is a natural slave, man. Jake's rebellious in a good and bad way. Yeah. That's just our people. That's just our people's spirit. All right, I got a precept. Proverbs 27:12. A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself.
Yep.
But the simple pass on and are punished.
Yeah, the simple pass on and are punished. Okay, and how do you hide yourself if you're being prudent? You get down in His word, man. You get Isaiah 33.
Got you. Real quick.
Time.
Proverbs 18:10. The name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous runneth into it and is safe.
That's right. That's what's going to save you. Knowing the name of the Heavenly Father and having the knowledge of what pleases Him, man. And having faith, first and foremost. Okay.
Isaiah 33:6. And wisdom and... Actually, let me start at 5. The Lord Yahweh is exalted. I love this script. For He dwelleth on high. He hath filled Zion with judgment and righteousness.
That's right. That's when we get in the kingdom. Keep going.
And starting right now.
Yep.
And with the elect. See, everything starts with the elect. Really, I'm sorry, brother.
No, you got it.
Really, we're the hope. We're the hope of the nation, man.
Yep. Oh, the hope of the world.
We're the hope of the world. That's why Jerusalem's referred to as what? The joy of the world.
Yep.
That's why there's no joy on the earth right now, because Jerusalem isn't ruling, and we're the hope under Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. Because are we not saviors? When you read the book of Obadiah, it says the Savior shall come up to judge the mount of Esau. Saviors is plural. It's talking about who? The elect, man. Which were under the Savior, the ultimate Savior, which is talking about the one who the world calls Jesus Christ, real name Yahweh Shai. Yeah. So if you're against us, man, you're really against all peace and life. Because we're the ones who are actually in the stead of Yahweh Shai, as it says, as ambassadors of Yahweh Shai on earth, telling you that there's a better way. So if you got a problem with us, man, you have a problem with life, with righteousness, with abundant resources, with clean food, with clean water, clean women, clean minds. Or you want to keep having women get sodomized and chopped up, and kids get raped, and animals bugged out because they got all types of hormones in them. You're the fucking devil, man. Verse 6, and we're pumped. Hey, Jake's pumped up, man. Hey, we're in that Samson Davis spirit, man. And we could go out, slay a heathen, slay a lion.
With a jawbone, man. Yeah, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is it, man. This is it.
Right, this is what we came into truth. We heard the word. Okay, this is our expectation that these prophecies would come to pass, man. Now we're seeing them come to pass.
That's right.
All right, this is a joyous time, man. While the rest of these niggas out here bugging out, we feeling good, man.
Yeah.
Why? Because we know that salvation is near, man.
Might have to pop that bottle soon, huh?
Hey, somebody gonna die, or hey, something real wild's gonna happen, man. It's getting popped.
It's getting popped soon. All right, real quick. Ezekiel 33 and 33. And when this cometh to pass, lo, it will come. Then shall they know that a prophet have been among them.
Yeah, and ain't nothing like telling somebody I told you so, man.
That's right.
All right, we've been telling you for years.
Yep.
All right, and our elders and apostles have been telling you knucklehead niggas for years, man. Decades. All right.
Okay. Back in Isaiah 33 and 6, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times.
Yeah, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. So this is what's going to keep us stable when these times are come, man, having this wisdom and knowledge, all right? Well, all of these people going to be bugging out, oh, man, I can't eat. They said if I don't get this chip, I ain't going to be able to eat, man. They fire me. So what? All right? We're going to, okay, and the scriptures tell you that Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to take care of his men, man. All right? We don't rely on Esau for nourishment, man. All right, we don't rely on Esau for food. Okay, Esau is not our go-to guy, man. We put our trust in Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All right,
that's not our God.
Yep, and that's just gonna transfer into these times to come, man. Even though Esau, he's the one that gives you the check, the Heavenly Father is the one that gives you the job, man.
Yeah,
he puts the spirit in Esau to give you your check, man. Esau could not give you your damn check. You know.
Yeah, brothers who got their own businesses. The Lord put it in the spirit for those people to entreat you.
Yep.
All right, to work with you in whatever capacity they work with you in. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation.
And strength of salvation. So that's what's going to save us, man. The wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of Yahweh Shem Yahushua and the faith.
That's right.
All right.
The fear of the Lord Yahweh is his treasure.
Yeah, the fear of the Lord is our treasure. Okay. This is the thing that we have that nobody can take away from us, man. Not Esau. Esau can't take it from you. Okay, your damn woman can't take it from you. All right, these heathen, they can't take it from you. Your family members, they can't take it from you. And this is what's going to get you saved, man. Knowing that the Heavenly Father is going to take care of you in these coming times, man. Okay? So I'm pretty sure every brother, you can probably be on a job or something, you ain't ate nothing, and somebody out of nowhere just gives you some food, man. So the same thing is going to happen in these coming times, man. And then on top of that, the Most High has these doomsday preppers set up exclusively for the elect, man. All right, Esau, he's stacking up wine. He got the fucking 1898 La Chateau, that nice wine with no sulfates in it, just waiting for Jake.
I got you, bro.
Job
27, and I'll start at 13. This is the portion of a wicked man with the Most High, and the heritage of oppressors, which they shall receive of the Almighty. If his children be multiplied, it is for the sword.
Yep.
And his offspring shall not be satisfied with bread. Yeah, they say that this is like a new baby boom generation. That there's never been this many people on the earth. Got a lot of Edomites being born. For what? Destruction.
That's right.
Verse 15. Those that remain of him shall be buried in death, and his widow shall not weep.
That's right. Hey, they ain't gonna weep when you get put to death, man. They gonna have their fantasy come to life, man. Jake,
that's right.
Taking them. All right.
Yeah. Brutal buck.
Yeah, brutal buck.
Verse 16. Though he reap up silver as the dust, and prepare raiment as the clay, he may prepare it, but the just shall put it on.
Yeah, he shall prepare it, but the just shall put it on. Okay, going for you doomsday preppers.
Yep. All
right, and then ultimately dealing with your elites, man. You didn't gather all this riches, this gold, this silver, these different rubies. All right. You hoarding it. You think you're going to be able to utilize it. You gathering it for the elect, man. Okay, as soon as we come out them chairs, we gonna go straight for you damn Rothschilds, man. You Bilderbergs, you Gettys, you Rockefellers, man. Okay? All you top elite banking families, we gonna spoil you just like we spoiled the Egyptians.
That's right.
All right?
And the innocent shall divide the silver.
That's right. The innocent is talking about the nation of Israel.
The
okay,
elect.
the elect. All right. So the Most High, hey, look, we ain't got to worry about nothing, brothers. As long as we keep our faith in Yahweh Shem Yahushai, Yahweh Shem Yahushai is going to take care of us, man. There's plenty of examples of that in the scriptures. Okay? Did not the Most High feed Elijah when he was in the cave? He had a crow bring him bread, man. All right? While the rest of these people bugging, oh man, where I'm going to get food from? I ain't had food in a day. They going to bug out. We going to be good. Why? Because we know the stories that's in the scriptures, all right? And we trust in Yahweh Shem Yahushai.
This is 2 Esdras 2 and 26. As for the servants whom I have given thee, there shall not one of them perish. For I will require them from among thy number. Be not weary, for when the day of trouble and heaviness cometh, others shall weep and be sorrowful.
Yeah, others shall weep and be sorrowful. Keep going.
But thou shalt be merry and have abundance.
But thou shalt be merry and have abundance. Okay? So you literally, Jake gonna be throwing parties, man.
Yeah.
Having banquets, all type of food.
More food
than you can eat, man.
Simultaneously.
While everybody else out there starving, man.
Yeah.
Jake got a whole turkey, two turkeys, hella wine, while everybody else out there starving, they ribs showing, man.
And I see it. And this brother too, we see it. It's plain to see how this is going to happen because you niggas that hate the truth, you hate us, but all these people, they love us, man. Yep. There's no doubt about it. We have faith that we'll be entreated, man. Why? Because we're doing the right thing. Scripture say what? When a man's ways please the Lord, he maketh even his enemies to be at peace with him.
That's right.
So these people who act like they're enemies, really they entreat us, man. These other nations, even Esau, man. So we ain't got nothing to worry about. Like we were talking about before camp, our only job is to keep pushing the truth and not bug out. Yep. Because simultaneously this world is getting even more wicked, and that can play on your mind. So we just gotta pretty much wait on the sidelines in terms of what's going on in the geopolitical realm, because that's not for us to get into race riots and just wait for Esau to destroy himself.
Yeah. Basically, it's a waiting game.
It's a waiting game.
You gotta be patient.
That's all it is.
Certain dudes lose patience and they fall out.
Yep.
You know.
Verse 28: The heathen shall envy thee, but they shall be able to do nothing against thee, saith the Lord Yahweh. My hand shall cover thee, so that thy children shall not see hell. There you go.
Yeah, that's plain.
Back in Sirach 11 and 18, there is that waxeth rich by his weariness in pinching, and this is the portion of his reward. Whereas he saith, I have found rest, and now will eat continually of my goods. And yet he knoweth not what time shall come upon him.
Yep.
And that he must leave those things to others and die.
Yeah, and who is the others? The elect, man.
The elect.
Okay. All you doomsday preppers, hey, look, keep prepping, man. Keep stacking up that toilet paper. Keep stacking up that wine, that good wine. Don't get the bullshit. All right. Don't get the $2 chuck from Trader Joe's, man. Get that expensive stuff. All right, and get some tequila too. All right.
Get that tequila.
That was it on that.
That was it.
Okay. You want me to
go
jump
back
to
Revelation?
Okay,
yeah, now. Yeah, let's
get that. Jump to this article.
Okay, yeah, beautiful.
This is Revelation 2 and 10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried. And ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life.
That's what it's about. Be faithful unto death. And I've been meditating on that for the last couple of days. This whole society is about you begging for your life, man.
Yeah.
That's why Esau goes so hard on our people. Ultimately, it's the curses. Because Daniel, the 9th chapter, had to be fulfilled about nothing being done to Israel, which has been done under the heaven. Meaning, things that happen to our nation is unprecedented. Yet, who carries it out on the earth? The so-called white man. And he has continual hatred going back to the womb, man. And going back to the fact that we have the birthright. And what does he want you to do? Just beg that you're not like the rest of these niggas out here, man. And that's pretty much what you do when you take the RFID chip. You in essence you in essence bow down to the so-called white man and confess that he's God.
Yep.
So you're pretty much falling into the hands of man instead of the hands of the Heavenly Father, which the scripture tell you in Sirach the 2nd chapter. If you can get that, are you there?
I got one quick.
Okay, bring that out. Yeah, but pretty much it tell you you're supposed to fall into the hands of the Heavenly Father and trust in Him. Because that man, if you get this chip, man, you're a punk ass nigga straight up, man. You see this devil? You see how weak and frail? Sound like a boy. This devil is seriously though. You gonna take a chip? That's you conceding that he's over you.
Yeah.
Fuck that, man.
You're basically saying he owns you, man.
Exactly.
You don't belong to Yahweh Shem Yahushua anymore. You belong to the so-called white man.
Yes.
All right. And you're making you're making that decision consciously, man. Okay. Well, he says I need this to eat. Who the fuck told you need a chip to eat, man? Where does it say in the scriptures you have to have a chip to eat? The scriptures tell you that man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeded out of the mouth of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. That's right. Meaning it's up to the Most High if you're going to eat or not, man. It's up to the Most High whether you drink or not, man.
If you're going to live or not.
Yep.
Yeah, the issues of death don't come from man, come from the Heavenly Father. He killeth and he maketh alive. Sirach 2. Oh yeah, precept, come on.
This is Sirach 4 and 28.
Yes, beautiful.
Strive for the truth unto death.
Right, strive, which means to what? Fight. You gotta fight for this truth unto death. As soon as you stop fighting, what happens? You fall out. You get conquered. And that's the majority of these people. This is a spiritual battle, and the majority of these people, they've been conquered by Satan. Who hasn't? The brothers that are still fighting, that are enduring. Mm-hmm. And Lord's will, we're gonna endure to the end. God. Well, and that's why the scripture say what? They love not. Matter of fact, can you finish that and then get that in Revelation 14 and 13? Go ahead.
Strive for the truth unto death.
Fight for the truth unto death. Though he slay me, yet will I trust in him. You could be on the verge of death. Esau could even put you to death. Look what happened to Paul. He got put to death, and the Lord put his spirit right back in his body. Yeah. And those things which are written aforetime for our learning, that we might have comfort and hope. You gonna get it? Finish that off. Yeah.
Strive for the truth unto death. Yep. And the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, shall fight for thee.
And the Lord's going to fight for you. And guess what? The Lord controls the battle. You got to give me that in 2nd Chronicle. Because the battle is the Lord's. And the Lord has already, pretty much the fight is rigged. Because he's already preordained that the nation of Israel, starting with the elect, is going to win. So all you have to do is just wait it out, endure, and let the salvation of Yahweh Shem Yahushua come upon you, man. That's all it is. And we know this is going to happen. Everything else that happened according to plan, why wouldn't the last part of it?
Yeah, like the Most High, he's gonna fall asleep at the last minute, you know.
He's gonna forsake us. No, he's been upholding us all this time, and this right now should be all the brothers that are in Lord's will, brothers are of the elect. Because how could you see all of this manifesting and then not think that the rest is not gonna come to pass? I mean everything, and look, everything is coinciding. We're gonna get the articles on it, Lord's will. You got the sanctions. Everything is being set up perfectly so that the EU can come against, the beast can hate the whore. And you see how it's manifesting. Because them sanctions, not to get too off point, we're going to finish this. The sanctions are adversely affecting the EU. And there's sanctions that are pushed by the U.S. And it's clear that the U.S. completely is disregarding what the allies think. And that's what the political analysts are saying. The different leaders are saying, well, it's as if America doesn't care what we think. Mm-hmm. So if we're not friends anymore, like you went into the article where it says now they're just they were friends and now they're partners.
Germany and Russia.
That's a down. No, Germany and America.
Not Germany and America.
That's a downgrade. That's a downgrade. Oh, it's just a nigga I know.
Yeah.
Used to be your ace. Oh, I know the nigga.
You know, he cool nigga. You know.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, I know him. You know. Well, what happened, man?
Mm-hmm. You know, there's a fallout. Yeah, something happened.
And the main person that's coming up against America with these sanctions is Germany's in there, man. Germany and Austria. Mm-hmm. All right.
Mm-hmm. Which Germany is the head really of EU, because Britain isn't in the Eurozone. They use pounds, so they're technically barely for right now they're in the EU, even though they had the Brexit. Mm-hmm. They voted to leave. So who's the main nation? Is Germany. So you're pissing off Germany. They're the main ones, and then they're the main ones who's going to spearhead the what?
The EU army.
There you go, man. Yep. See?
It's all falling into place.
All of it. And if you don't see it, guess what? Don't talk to me. All right?
Straight up.
Yeah. Go ahead, bro.
This is Revelation 14 and 13. And I heard a voice from heaven saying unto me, Right, blessed are the dead which are Slakia. Blessed are the dead which die in the Lord from henceforth, yea, saith the Spirit, that they may rest from their labors, and their works do follow them.
Yeah, right. That's a good one. That's not what I wanted. That's a blessing though too. Even if you do die, guess what? You're blessed because your works do follow you. From one to one, it says they love not their lives unto death. It's in the book. I think it's the 12th chapter, Revelation 12 and 11. But that's the Spirit. That's a good one too. Because your works, yeah, Revelation 12 and 11. Yeah, because your works, even if you do have to transition, even if you do have to sleep, your works follow you. Meaning the Lord is not going to forget your works and labor of love. Even if Hebrews 6 and 10. Hey, what does it say? For after death shall the judgment come, and we shall live again. Then shall the names of the righteous be manifest. Yeah, so you'll come right back. You'll come right back into the kingdom, and you'll have your position. Mm-hmm. You mean to tell me that King Mashah isn't the elect? Of course he is. Why? Because he finished his course. Yep. Even Paul said that. Yeah, I'm ready to be offered up. I finished my course. From henceforth there is a crown laid up for me. Mm-hmm. Meaning Paul didn't live from over 2,000 years ago to see the coming of the Lord at this time. Yeah, he's back here, and he got sealed going back to that time. Mm-hmm. That's why I said, henceforth is there a crown laid up for me. Because he knew in the regeneration, hey, just like his Lord told him, well, he told the disciples, yet he knew of that what was written in Matthew the 19th chapter. In the regeneration, you're gonna sit upon thrones, judging the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel.
Yep.
All right, bro, go ahead and hit that.
This is Revelation 12. I'll start at 10.
Yep.
And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, Now salvation come, and strength, and the kingdom of our power, and the power of his anointed.
That's when you're going to get strength. Because your strength will fail here. We're going to have unlimited strength. We're going to have all the power in the kingdom. All right, go ahead, bro.
Now has come salvation and strength,
yep,
and the kingdom of our power, and the power of his anointed. For the accuser of our brethren is cast down.
Yeah, when you look up devil, diablos, it means what? Accuser. Which is talking about who? The so-called white man. He's always accusing you of something. It's always your fault. I was watching KTVU because I was training this Moabite in the city, and I was like, man, this shit is crazy. It was just hardcore white supremacy. Hardcore white supremacy. Judah and Issachar, they just left the face up there. Nigga did a robbery. Right here it is. Esau robbed your savings. He robbed your 401k.
Yeah.
But the depiction of Esau, he's got that nice face, he's smiling. That shit is just, he's an accuser, man. So here it is, a so-called white man, according to his so-called religion, he can molest children, suck blood out their penises, man. Why isn't that on local news? He's got all these so-called Ponzi schemes. The CEO of Wells Fargo got hit with like 200-something felonies. He wasn't up. They didn't leave his face up there.
You don't even hear about that.
No more. Yeah, and he actually harmed people's day-to-day activities. Millions of people. This nigga stole a purse. He just got his face up there. Why? Because he's an accuser. He's an accuser of our brethren.
Yeah, his media basically portrays Jake like we're animals, man. Mm-hmm. Which the majority of you niggas are, but still, you know, he's worse than we are, man.
Yeah, way worse. Well, really, Esau sets the stage for the society. See, the American nigga, that's a creation of the so-called white man. Mm-hmm. This is a what's the word I'm looking for? It's like he threw niggas in a lab and it's an experiment. It's an experiment. Exactly. This is an experiment. All right, that's why he goes so hard. How much can these niggas take?
Yeah.
It's to the point where look at Kaepernick. You can't even speak out about oppression, man.
Yeah, nigga. All he did was took a knee. Everybody got ostracized. He's the worst nigga ever.
He's the worst. He's the worst.
He didn't even say nothing. Yeah, he just took a knee, man. He sat down. You know, now he's the worst nigga in the world, man. They won't even give him an NFL contract, man.
Yep, like the brother Shaquat said, hey, Abashima Shah Brakatah, that brother.
So long.
He said it's a sociological experiment. It's exactly what it is. Okay, what'll happen? Are we gonna put you on top of each other with other tribes that you had funk with going back to for 2,500 years. Then we're gonna throw guns and drugs there, and then we'll be nice to you if you somehow make it out of there.
Yeah.
You know? Then we'll give you some fucking award. Man, fuck you so-called white people, man. You're nothing but the devil. And you're the accuser of our brethren.
I said that the brother said it's a sociological experiment.
Mm-hmm.
This is the what the niggas live in, right? We live in projects.
Projects. Yep.
This is the etymology for the word project. It's a noun, circa 1400. Plan, draft, a scheme, something thrown forth. Okay. To stretch out, to throw forth, forward, to throw, impel, scheming proposal, a mental plan.
Damn, that's heavy, bro.
See, hey, so Esau knew what he was doing. I'm gonna throw these niggas in these projects, and these projects was made to put Jake in a certain mind state.
Yeah.
All right, that's why these niggas is all crazy and killing each other, man, because of Esau.
Yeah, it's all. This is all you so-called white people's fault, because the curses are written here. Yet, how did it physically manifest? You so-called white people putting all this hell on us, to the point where you see Jake, and Jake's totally conquered. That's what that is. That's just our people are just beaten down. Yet we were given life through what? This word.
That's right.
It is the spirit that quickeneth. The flesh profited nothing. So this word has made us alive. That's why we don't conduct ourselves like the majority of our people, because they're conquered. They're beat down. They've been in that project for too long. So their mental state is gone. Their mind is gone. They can't perceive anything better. You know, and that's why they get mad when you try to tell them the truth. Because then they have to. It's a whole nother can of worms that they got to deal with.
They got to break down that program, and it's easier to just keep going on about how you've been living your life, man. You know.
Yep. Hey, but you know what? Hey, the brother Gad, he put up a beautiful video of them Gadite women cursing Esau out. It's like, you've had your voice. You had your voice for 524 years. It's like, we're tired. Pretty much, we're tired of you.
That's right.
And everybody's tired of you so-called white people, man. That's why all this is popping. Oh, I was on the phone with this dude from this app that I use. And I took a survey. They said they would give me some credits to use my business. I said, oh, man, well, it's a white man's lies again. He said, hey, man, he gave me some free credits, man. He said, well, you know what? It was actually a raffle. And I said, oh, man, it's just the white man being the white man again. See, everybody, and he's just like, hey, man. Because these devils know, man. They know that they're in their fucking road, man.
Yep.
Meanwhile, you got niggas like Yakko, man. And guess what, man? Your time is coming. Hey, man, the whole 144,000 might circle around your ass, man. Just lynch you and burn your ass, you piece of shit. Go ahead, bro.
And I heard a loud voice from heaven saying, now has come salvation and strength, and the kingdom of our power, and the power of his anointed.
Yep.
For the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which accused them before our power day and night.
Day and night. And scriptures say what? That they don't sleep unless they have caused the righteous to fall, unless they have done some wickedness. That's Esau. All he does is plot on the elect, because this is really. He doesn't see Satan and his children on the earth. They don't need all these other people. They already got him. Who's the prize? Us. Israel. In particular, those that aren't conquered amongst Israel, which is the brothers that are kicking his word. We'll find out in the kingdom how to what extent this devil has tried to really come against us. All the spying he's been doing on us. He's probably been trying to program brothers to come against other brothers. They're putting stuff in the water, food.
Oh,
Esau. I mean, in particular, Esau may know the favorite place that you like to go to get heroes, slip dudes some money. I mean, this is deep, man. Because what's really breaking down the foundation of America? This word. Now, if I can get this real quick.
Okay.
This is
If you could text your brother Kanai, tell him when you get here, just like text you or somebody, go down and pick him up.
Okay. Yep. Okay. Yep. Oh yeah. Yep. This is Jeremiah. Chapter 23, verse 29. Is not my word like as a fire, saith the Lord, and like a hammer that breaketh the rock in pieces?
Yeah, this word is cutting you devils up, man. All right, and it's just cutting 2/3 of you niggas. All right, but when this word goes out, you Edomites, you get shook, man. Or when you can get Revelation 11 chapter real quick.
Yep.
This word is scaring the hell out of you elites, man. All right, because you know that your time is done. Okay. You done did all this, everything you could to try to suppress this word. Okay, you even paid niggas off. All right, this word is still going to the forefront, man. You try to shut down brothers' accounts.
Yeah.
Okay, the word still got out there, man. And now, damn near every Israelite, okay, so-called Black, Hispanic, or Native American, they either heard about Israel or they know that they Israelites, man.
Yep.
So everything that you did was for naught, man. You try to suppress Jake waking up, but you can't go against you. How about Shem Yahushua, man? Now you shook. Oh shit, hey, we going down, man. We about to go into slavery. Okay?
Yeah, and you are going into slavery too.
Yeah, the people that bug out over the majority of the signs we got is these fucking elites, man. They watch those videos, they have somebody watch the videos, they bug out, man. They see them as a slave. They see themselves as slaves. They bug the hell out, man. They trying to their damnness to try to stop the prophecies from coming to pass, man. But it's too late. All right.
Yeah, well, that's why they fund the state of Israel so much, because they actually want to throw off prophecy. That's how much of an idiot Esau is. He actually thinks that he could trick the Most High, man. This is I got a precept real quick. 2nd Ezra 6:27. For evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched. As for faith, it shall flourish.
And it's flourishing now.
That's
okay.
it. That's it.
You got a bunch of people on the earth that believe and have faith in Yahweh Shem Yahushua and believe on those names, man. Despite everything you so-called elites did to try to hinder that, man. Okay? You set that fucking shit-stained Comfy up. Had that nigga say he was the comforter. Okay? You had Nate stop teaching the names of Yahweh and Yahushua. The name still got out there, man.
Yep.
Okay?
All right. As for faith, it shall flourish. Corruption shall be overcome. Yeah, you had a nigga talking about faith-based Israelites as if that's some type of slight. Man, that's a compliment. Say that you're faith-based. Because if not, that means you're what? Effeminate, a bitch-ass nigga.
Yeah, carnal.
As for faith, it shall flourish.
These niggas are bugged out.
Yeah, you're
man.
a bunch of bug-outs.
The scriptures talk heavily about faith. You know? Keep going.
Corruption shall be overcome.
Yep.
And the truth, which have been so long without fruit, shall be declared.
Yeah, and the truth has been declared. Okay, and this truth has been declared throughout the four corners of the earth, man. You got camps all throughout the earth. Okay? Despite the attempts of you Edomites to try to hinder this word, man. You can't stop the elect from being sealed. Okay? And you can't stop your destruction. Okay? The Most High gave you the technology to make those missiles, and you're going to use them against yourself, man. Alright? Yeah, it's beautiful. The brother Justice for Judah, Hebrews 11:6. But without faith, it is impossible to please Him. Yeah, so what the hell are these dudes talking about? Faith-based Israelites, and then make a mockery of it. If you don't have faith, the Most High disregards you, man.
Yeah, it's impossible to please Him. Yeah,
you just doing things because you want to do it. You don't even believe that you're gonna please the Heavenly Father if you do it, man.
Yeah, well,
you're doing it. Somebody told you to do it. You know.
You don't believe that He's a rewarder of them that diligently seek Him. You know, which there is a reward.
Yep.
You want Revelation 11:3? Fire will come out.
Then they stood up on their feet, and a great fear fell upon them that saw.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll start at 3.
Go.
Okay, yep. This is Revelation 11:3. And I will give power unto my 2 witnesses, and they shall prophesy 1,260 days, clothed in sackcloth.
That's talking about us, all right? What we doing right now, going out on the highways and hedges and preaching the word. Keep going.
Right. These are the 2 olive trees and the 2 candlesticks standing before the power, the God of the earth. And if any man will hurt them, fire proceedeth out of their mouth and devoureth their enemies.
Yeah, and that's coming. Okay? All you scoffers that like talking shit, it's going to come a time you're going to come up to the camp. Okay, your boy, you know that nigga going to get burnt up, man.
Oh, man.
Him and them 2 sticks. All right? He going to come up talking shit. He going to get burnt up, man. But all you scoffers and scorners, you're going to come up and fire's going to come out of our mouth. You're going to get burned up, man. In the presence of all these people. Okay? Keep going.
And if any man will hurt them, he must in this manner be killed.
Come on.
These have power to shut heaven, that it rain not in the days of their prophecy. And have power over waters to turn them to blood, and to smite the earth with all plagues as often as they will.
That's right. So the same thing that was going on in Egypt that Moses was doing, we're going to be able to do, man. Keep going.
I'm going to jump to 11. And after 3 days and a half, the spirit of life from the Most High entered into them. And they stood upon their feet, and great fear fell upon them which saw them.
Yeah, great fear fell upon them that saw them. Okay, and the main people that fear is falling upon are the elites, man. Even the apostles, they said before they was out there teaching, and some Edomite rolled up to him like a upper echelon Edomite. He was bugging out, man. He said, well, we spent all this money trying to hide this from you. How the hell did you guys figure this out, man? The scriptures tell you that the spirit of life from Yahweh entered into us, man. So even though you didn't hid all this information in the books, Okay, you just suppressed it. Okay, you can't find it. They don't teach it in the schools. The Most High still made it a way for us to get our nationality back through His Spirit, man. Okay, this ain't a carnal thing that we dealing with, man. Esau's trying to fight a carnal battle against Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and the Most High is spiritual, man.
Precept Jeremiah 2:19. Thou believest that there is one power, thou doest well. The devils also believe and tremble.
Yeah, the devils also believe and tremble. All right, as we just read in Revelation that they're accusing us before our power, man. So they calling upon the Heavenly Father and telling them, look, these are your people. They eating pork, eating shrimp. They going off. They committing adultery. You know, say they know about the Heavenly Father. They know about the power that we worship, man. Okay, and they scared because they see His Spirit upon us, and they know what's coming for them, man. They know that their time is up, and they getting ready to go into slavery, man. And after that, they're gonna be exterminated. Okay, see, it's over for you Edomites, man. And there ain't no way you gonna get out of this, man. Okay, you can't repent. Okay, so you done. Yahushua, He didn't die for you. You done, man. The Most High hates you. Okay. He hates you and your whole nation. You done, man. There's no getting out of it. You're going to be destroyed. And after that, you're going to go into slavery. And then after that, you're going to be exterminated, man. There's nothing you can do to stop it. Okay?
Yeah, you got to deal with it.
Yeah, deal with it. Just like we went into slavery, we ate it. Eat these missiles and eat slavery, man. And eat this extermination that's coming to you.
All yeah, right? you Edomites, you are done, too. Like I said, hey, man, we see you. You just put your head down. You know, we were going to the Bevmo. We were talking. Esau's got his head down, got the bag. We won't even look up, man.
Yeah, cut.
Yeah, a goddamn cut. You're over. It's through. It's through. It's our time. It's our time to shine now. Underneath who? Yahweh and Yahushua.
That's right.
All right, because they're gonna shine, and then they're gonna give us the shine.
That's right.
That's what it is, man. Because that's why, brothers. That's why we got that spirit. That's why people are gravitating to us, because we put our trust in our whole heart into Yahweh and Yahushua, and He's taking care of us. Those two entities are taking care of us. All right, we living and we're surviving, and then pretty soon we're gonna be thriving through them.
Mm-hmm.
These other guys, these other camps, they're trying to establish their own righteousness, establish their own kingdom on earth, and now look at them, they're in confusion. And how do we know they're in confusion? They're confounded right now because everything that they're saying is failing,
yep.
And everything that we've been saying under our apostles and elders is prospering.
That's right. And then this thing, how willing we can get into it.
Yep.
This is a major thing, man. This RFID microchip being established out there in Wisconsin. This is a major deal, man.
Yeah, man.
If you could, you done with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I can text my brother. Yeah, that was good, and I think that was in on Revelation. Unless you wanted some more.
It's a little bit more.
Okay, let me go back to that.
Verse 11. Oh well, nah. What you read was cool.
Okay, well,
you done with that.
Well, let me read down though.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, because showing you it all coincides, because that 3.5 days was talking about what, that 350 years, because that's when we started getting awoke to who we were,
mm-hmm.
and in the 1960s with a great man named Abba Bivens.
Right.
Well, that's how he was known in this time. When you read the scriptures talking about who, John the Baptist,
Elijah,
and Elijah. Which John the Baptist was Elijah. It's
right.
It's the same spirit.
Mm-hmm.
Now it would have to have been that great prophet, that great man.
That's right.
Right? So then you go to the verse 12, it says, so after this awakening, after this great awakening, what's going to happen? Verse 12. And they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, Come up hither. And they ascended up to heaven in a cloud, and their enemies beheld them.
That's right.
Then shall this gospel be preached, and then shall the end come. And the end of this world coincides with what? The salvation of the elect of the nation of Israel.
That's right.
Here you go. Beautiful. Verse 13. In the same hour was there a great earthquake, and the 10th part of the city fell.
Yeah, that's the earthquake is from those missiles dropping, man.
Mm-hmm.
And the 10th part of the city is talking about America. This place is going to be completely wiped off the map. All right. Now, earthquake is going to be a global earthquake, man. It's going to get real. That's going to be terrible in itself, man. So you're going to have the missiles hitting the earth, and then that earthquake is going to go off, man. Mm-hmm. Which is going to cause what? You read in 2nd Ezra, it talks about it causing tsunamis, man. So this destruction is going to be on a whole different scale, man.
And guess what,
okay?
man?
It's going to be real terrible for the people that's left down here on the earth, man. You think they just got to deal with the fire, they got to deal with the earthquake, they're going to have to deal with the tsunamis, man. Another thing, earthquakes causes volcanic eruptions, man.
Yep.
So the whole face of the earth is going to be completely changed. A lot of people are going to be put to death, man.
And then out of that, what happens? New lands.
Yep.
New lands. That's why the Apostle Gabar in particular always goes into how it's a cleansing agent. Mm-hmm. Fire is a cleansing agent, which is true. And the Apostle Ramlab, he went into it because what happens after the destruction? That's beautiful. That's the Heavenly Father. That's why it's called what? The circle of life. Because this land is going to be destroyed, but guess what's going to happen? New lands are going to be formed. And they're not going to be polluted, because this place is totally polluted. And they tell you that blood has to be shed on this land. This place has to be destroyed in order for there to be retribution for all of our people whose bones are on this earth, man. Whose bones are in this land. Who got killed, who got murdered. Actually, murdered. We got murdered. We gonna kill you so-called white people. Hey, and quote us, man. We don't care. Yeah. Hey, it's in the scripts. It's in the scripts. It's what the Bible says, all right? All right, and the 10th part of the city fell, and in the earthquake were slain of men 7,000. And the remnant were affrighted and gave glory to the power of heaven. Yeah,
the 7,000 is a complete number. Everybody that's on the soils of America are going to be put to death.
That's right.
All right? They ain't going to just be 7,000. Everybody that's here that's not part of the elect is going to be killed, man.
Yeah.
Okay? Via that thermonuclear destruction. And said the remnant was affrighted because we actually going to be looking down at the destruction, man. And we literally just got taken up out of that, man.
Ooh, let me get this.
Okay, the scriptures tell you that the righteous shall scarcely be saved. So we might get taken up out of here, like right when the missile explosion's coming
the same
at us,
hour.
man. Yep.
They said the same hour.
So you might be a few inches away from the nuclear wave, and then all of a sudden the tractor beam hits you, man. You're going to go, oh, shit.
Simultaneous.
Man, you're gonna be trembling, man.
Yeah, strive for the truth unto death.
Yep.
Revelation 15:1, and I saw another sign in heaven, great and marvelous, 7 angels having the 7 last plagues, which 7 is what? Completion. For in them is filled up the wrath of the Most High, Yahweh Shem Yahushai. And I saw, as it were, a sea of glass mingled with fire.
That's right. The sea of glass is talking about the firmament. Okay. It's not actual glass for you weirdos out there, man. You fucking flat earthers. If you go up to the atmosphere, you ain't gonna run into a hard object, man. Okay.
Or actual pillars.
Yeah, our pillars. And you ain't gonna see the Most High's feet. All right. You ain't gonna see his sandals right there, right on the outside of the atmosphere, man.
Yeah. Well, that's where you worship. Yeah. Niggas think that. Oh, this is the place of worship.
You gonna see the Most High's big toe up there, man. Nah. Okay. All right. That's the firmament. Okay. That's what it's talking about. All right. So he said he's seen a sea of glass, which is talking about the firmament. Okay. And even if you look at some of these, you go on RT, they have a 24-hour channel that is live on YouTube, where it's basically, I think it's either a satellite or the space station that's on the outside of, basically a little bit outside the atmosphere. And if you look towards like the horizon, you can see the firmament, man. Mm-hmm. So that's what John seen. Okay.
Yep. In them that had gotten the victory over the beast.
Yep.
And over his image, and over his mark.
And over his mark. So those men that don't take the mark, and those men that don't worship this society, man, don't worship this system. Keep going.
And over the number of his name, stand on the sea of glass, having the harps of the Most High.
Yeah, they standing on the firmament because they're going to be in those chariots right above the firmament, man. Okay, and it said a sea of glass mingled with fire because America literally just got set on fire by those nuclear missiles, man.
A lake of fire.
Yep.
Yeah, because this land is surrounded by the Indian Atlantic. You got the Pacific. The Atlantic on the east coast, got the Gulf, Mexico below. So it's surrounded by water. So when you look down, it looked as if it was a lake, because it's surrounded by water, yet it was on fire. Real quick, Revelation 21:8. But the fearful and unbelieving and the abominable and murderers and whoremongers and sorcerers and idolaters and all liars shall have their part in the lake which burneth with fire and brimstone, which is the second death.
That's right, which is mainly going to happen here. The lake of fire is going to be America.
Right.
All right, after it gets pelted with missiles.
Yeah.
Other places are going to get hit too, though. All right.
Right.
Because that's the second death. There's nuclear destruction. Okay. And all you liars, you wicked niggas, you're going to have your part in it, man. The Most High is going to kill you with thermonuclear destruction. That was it on that?
Yeah, that was it, bro.
Okay, God.
Yes, this kind of go because I gotta,
all right.
Yeah, I gotta get there. Ain't trying to get left.
All right, we can just read this and then I'm gonna jump to Revelation. We can read a little bit of the article.
Beautiful, beautiful.
This is Revelation 12 and 11.
Right.
And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb.
Right. Yeah, that's how you overcome, by the blood of the Lamb. You don't overcome by your own strength, by our own doctrine, by our own mind. We overcome by the blood of the Lamb. But through Yahushua, through the sacrifice. Because when you go back, we read what Hebrews is at the 9th chapter. It says, without blood is no testament made. Matter of fact, let me get it real quick. Salat. And because and you see that even with our people who are into idolatry and witchcraft, like you go over, you look at Manasseh, they'll cut off a chicken head, and you've seen it, right? Then they'll put it in a circle. Where does that go back to? It goes back to sacrifice. And all of these nations had that concept. Yet we're the ones who have the true sacrifice, and we're the only ones who still have the true sacrifice, which before it was, turtle doves, lambs. Now we have the ultimate lamb, which is who? Yahushua, right? So it makes sense. Because when you're younger and you're in the church, you don't really get it. Because these people, they don't break it down. Now, when you get into our culture, it makes sense. Or he's the lamb. He didn't get sacrificed when he was Isaac. Abraham didn't sacrifice him. That was a what? That was a precursor as to what was to come.
That's right.
So it's all spiritual. Hebrews 9 and 22. Actually, let me start at 20. Saying, this is the blood of the testament which the Most High have enjoined unto you. Moreover, he sprinkled with blood both the tabernacle and all the vessels of the ministry, and almost all things are by the law purged with blood, and without shedding of blood is no remission.
That's right.
Remission of what? Remission of sins. There you go. Okay. Go back, bro.
And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony, and they loved not their lives unto the death.
Hey, that's it, man. You can't love your life unto death. And again, that's what the Spirit has been having me meditate on that for a few days now. That's what this devil wants. He wants you to beg for your life.
Yeah.
And that's a bitch-ass trait, man. That's what these damn women will do. They'll do anything just to stay alive. But really, you stay alive, and what are you? You're dead inside. All these people that sold out, they're alive, but they're dead inside because they always got to meditate on what they had to do to get to that point, man. And you don't want to live with that, brothers. You going to live, what, 3 to 6 more months?
Yeah.
And then you got to live with all that shame that you turn your back on the Heavenly Father, His Son, and the Akim. No, you better strive for the truth on the death, and that's the mentality that we have. Though the Lord slay us, will we trust in Him? Really, hey, Jake's satisfied just knowing the truth, man. We can die now. I mean, we coming into the truth, Jake, we had that mindset. Well, shit, I can die now. Your life is complete. And now the cherry on top is that what? The Lord is actually going to have us go through this and see the destruction of our enemies who've been putting a foot up our ass for the last 500 years? How would you not praise Yahweh Shem Yahushua? So what we got to do, we got to keep enduring, we got to keep fighting, we got to keep believing. We got to keep fighting off Satan. We got to push this word, man.
That's right.
This word is penetrating the souls of the elect, and it's penetrating the conscious and defiled consciousness of these reprobates, man. It's cutting them up, and it's exalting the names of Yahweh and Yahushua, and in return, He's exalting us. Zephaniah the 3rd chapter, man.
That's right.
We in that time, bro. And all you niggas that fell out, guess what? Don't come back around camp. You come back, you might get some sweet chin music, man. Because you betrayed the Lord and the brotherhood, man. Or you were ashamed of the gospel. Now the Lord is going to be ashamed when He come back with the band of holy angels and smite your simple ass.
That's right. Revelation 2 and 10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison.
Yes, some of us is going to get locked up. Some of us are going to go into those concentration camps.
Yep.
Or they're going to torture you. They might waterboard you, stick a hot iron on you, tase you, wrap chains around you, man. Might behead you. Go ahead.
That ye may be tried.
Yeah, that's just to try you, to test your faith, to test your patience, to see if you really believe in this or not.
Yeah, see if you take the chip or not.
Yeah.
Because that's what it's all about. They want you to denounce the names of Yahweh and Yahushua. He wants you to bow down to Him. You're gonna take the chip? Okay, well I'm gonna tase your ass. I'm gonna waterboard you. You know. Oh, God told you not to take this. Well, let's see if your God comes and helps you.
Comes and deliver you. Yeah. Oh, that's the spirit. Because I was reading about the Assyrians, and that's what they said to Hezekiah. Hey, look at what all these other guys have done. Has their guys delivered them?
Yeah.
And what happened? The angel of the Lord came to smote. It was almost 150,000, maybe a little more, maybe a little. I can go into it. It's in the book of Isaiah.
Yeah, he was talking shit because he took down the northern kingdom too. He's like, y'all worship the same God. Where's your God at when I took them down, man?
Yep. And the Lord revenged them for his pride, man. I'm sorry, it was 100. I'm sorry, 185. It says I'll just read it real quick. Isaiah 37 and 35. For I will defend the city to save it for my own sake and for my servant David's sake. Then the angel of the Lord went forth and smote in the camp of the Assyrians 185,000. So 185,000. All right, because 1 score is 20, so 4 score. And when they arose early in the morning, behold, they were all dead corpses.
Yep.
So there you go, man. That's an example. Talking all that shit, man. And that's what these elites. That's what you Edomites are talking. Oh, well, where's this great nation of Israel?
Yeah.
Because they see the condition of our people. The only reason we're in this condition is because of disobedience, man.
That's right.
Yet the same power that put us in this condition, he subjected us to hope as well, man. And he's going to deliver us. He's going to deliver us out of the hand of our enemies, which you so-called white people and the other nations. He's going to give us power to put a foot up your ass.
All right, this is back in Revelation. That ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life.
Yeah, you're gonna receive the kingdom.
All right, so this is the article. It's from the Inquisitor, Inquisitor.com. Came out July 24th. Said microchips in employees. Wisconsin company to implant RFID chips in workers denies GPS to privacy skeptics. This is Esau's the devil, man. Yeah, of course that GPS is working in there. All right. But we're not going to track you. It says dogs were chipped first, and now human beings. Apparently, RFID microchips being implanted in humans are not part of a science fiction fodder after all. Reportedly, a United States business announced a milestone to an uproar of protests and privacy speculation over Big Brother entering the human ecosystem. Privacy advocates are up in arms over the latest news about a Wisconsin company's plan to surgically implant microchips inside employees' bodies. This, according to an ABC News report. If you're thinking about the films Manchurian Candidate, Final Cut, Johnny Mnemonic, or Johnny Mnemonic, you're not alone. Okay, and see, this has been planned out by the elites, man. Why do these movies come to your mind when you hear about this news article? Because Esau's been conditioning you over these years, man. Oh, that was in the Manchurian Candidate. Oh, that was in Judge Dredd. You know, or that was in this movie. Terminator. That was in that movie. That was in Terminator. Oh, look, well this ain't a big deal. You know.
Well, like I said, when they did that hit piece, I think it was on Headline News. Said, oh well, you know, it's the same technology as what you have in your badge. This technology isn't new. Just to say, well, what's the big deal? It's just gonna be in your hand now.
Yeah.
Pretty much have it so that you already think, well, damn, I'm already fucked if it is.
Yeah.
That's Esau. He's the fucking devil, man.
You know, I already got RFID chips. How much is it gonna hurt if it's in my hand? You know.
That's it.
Several readers have expressed comparisons to these science fiction films that involve RFID microchips, cyborgs, memory implants, and the like. Three Square Market is the company at the center of a brewing controversy over its radical plans to embed RFID chips in several dozen workers at its Wisconsin facility. It creates a software for break rooms, chiefly related to office complexes. If the implant procedures are successful, it will mark the first time an American company deployed microchip technology inside employees. Okay. Todd Westby is the company's CEO. He's excited about the microchip initiative and believes it's not a matter of if, but when the technology becomes commonplace. Because it is going to become commonplace. You get Revelation 13, 16.
Let's get it.
All right.
Go. Yeah. Revelation chapter 13, verse... let me start at 12. And he exercises all the power of the first beast before him, and causes the earth and them that dwell therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed.
Yeah, the beast is talking about the Roman Empire. Okay, this society is a replica of the Roman Empire. All right, it's the Roman Empire being brought back to life again. Okay, keep going.
And he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men. And deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast.
Keep going.
Saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast which had the wound by a sword and did live.
Yeah, the image is talking about the system. Okay,
Yeah.
all these different societies model society after the image of the beast, man. Okay, you gotta have the suit, the tie. You gotta deal with Esau's bullshit economics. Okay, you gotta have a democracy. All right, keep going.
To the beast which had the wound by a sword and did live, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed.
Yep.
And he causeth all, both small and great,
Yep.
rich and poor. And over there in London, a brother did a video on it. They're putting GPS tracking, which really they're putting RFID chip in them. And you can pretty much purchase them. You can pretty much purchase homeless people in Europe, and you can keep track of them. So that's an example of the poor. All right, so rich and
Are
poor.
they doing that? I think it's in it's one of these jailhouses. I forget what state it was in, but the warden said that they'll give you parole if you ready to take a chip, man. So this thing is moving, man.
And get neutered.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what it was, Salakia.
Nah, but they're also offering that too.
Okay.
They're also offering that in Europe.
So that'll be the next thing. Okay, well if you get neutered, all right, you can get out. Well look, just take the chip. You don't even need to get neutered.
Exactly.
You know.
Free and bond to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead.
Which that's talking about the RFID microchip that we're reading about, man. Like this damn devil said, he's excited about the microchip initiative and believes it's not a matter of if, but when the technology becomes commonplace. Because it is going to become commonplace, man. The so-called white man, these elites, they're going to make it mandatory. We're reading about it right now. They're going to make it mandatory for everybody throughout the four corners of the earth to get one of these microchips, man. And if you don't want to get one, they're going to put you to death. Okay? Keep going.
And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name.
That's right, and that's what's going to make you want to get it, man. You can't buy or sell if you don't have it. Okay? And this society that we're living in is a consumer-based economy.
Exactly.
Nobody really lives off the land anymore, man. You go to Safeway, you go to Jamba Juice, you know, you go to Domino's if you want food, you go to Whole Foods, you're consuming stuff, man. Okay, so if that system is done away with, okay, and the only way you can be a part of that system is to take this chip, the majority of people are gonna take it, man.
Yeah, because they're gonna say, well, people aren't taking chips, so now the GDP is shrinking. You know, the economy is going under, so you guys want to stimulate the economy, right? Well, you got to get the RFID chip.
Yep.
It's good, sir.
Con, I'll just read a little bit more on this. Dennis Michael Lynch is an award-winning entrepreneur, public speaker, acclaimed filmmaker, conservative TV commentator, and host of webcasts, the DML Daily Report. According to his website, he weighed in on the news about microchip implants. To him, the news is daunting. I thought I was shocked when I heard the news that some companies were allowing guys to use the women's bathrooms, but this story about microchips inserted into the bodies of employees has me spinning.
This is dude, man.
Westby compares microchips in a person's hand to smartphones used at the POS, which the POS, the point of sale, the cash register that you go to.
Right.
Where you stick your card in, okay? You swipe your card. That's the POS, okay? But this damn devil, the CEO of this company, compares microchips in a person's hand to smartphones used at the point of sale, checking out at a register. Just as a person uses a payment application,
And no man might buy it.
Hey, man, come on. All right? This is a cut to Nate. Okay? It says, just now, what the hell does this have to do? If this is just for security purposes, right? It's for you to get in and out of your office so you don't have to log into your computer. Why is he bringing up Apple Payment, man?
Yeah, point of sale.
Because this is what the elites are going to use this for, man.
Exactly.
All right? It's going to completely take over, it's going to replace the dollar, okay? Yeah. And it's already said they got the Bitcoins, okay? And I was looking at an article earlier. Amazon's in the bed with the damn CIA, man. Now, what's Amazon doing? Amazon wants to come out with a new grocery store to where you don't need cashiers, man.
Yeah.
You just go in there and you scan your chip and then you leave.
And they just bought Whole Foods.
Yep. So everything is laid out, man. Okay. Everything's in the workings, man.
Amazon's buying everything up because Amazon stock next to Alphabet stock. It's those two. Which Alphabet is the Google stock. Because Google has, well, we're using Google right now to search and YouTube.
Yep.
They're subsidiaries of YouTube of Google, I should say. So, man, Amazon is buying everything up, and like the brother said, they're in bed with the CIA. They're all about the New World Order.
Yep. You know? That's the reason why they're coming out with this grocery store. That's the reason why they bought Whole Foods, so they can turn Whole Foods into those grocery stores where you don't need cash anymore. Exactly. And you have to go in there with the chip.
Yep. They're gonna lower the prices, make it more accessible to everybody.
Yep.
And everybody's gonna fall right in line. Oh, get discounts for the chip.
Yep. You get no tax. You know. Westby compares microchips in a person's hand to smartphones, and that's so you can get it. Okay, well, I walk around with my phone all the time. You know, I use Apple Pay. I'll just get the chip. That means I don't have to. I leave my phone at home sometimes, or I leave it at work.
Yeah, so
you people are bug outs, man.
You need slavery.
Okay. Just as a person uses a payment application or app like Apple Pay, they can use an RFID implanted microchip in a similar fashion. He demonstrated the technology recently in the break room. We'll come up, scan the item, we'll hit pay with a credit card, and it's asking me to swipe my proximity payment now. I'll hold my hand up just like my cell phone and I'll pay for my product.
That's it.
Okay?
That's it, man.
Hey, man.
And if you don't get it, just get ready for a missile.
Yeah, take the chip. If you don't get it, just take it. All right?
Yeah.
The implanted microchips are relatively small, about the same size as a grain of rice. Once the chips are implanted, employees will not only be able to buy items from the market kiosk, but they can perform other tasks like logging into a computer device and gaining access through secure doors. Yeah, but this is the mark of the beast, man.
This is it.
Okay? It's here. All right?
It's here and it's clear. It's here and it's clear. Yeah, so hey. Hey, so with that, hopefully it was edifying. Brothers, as you know, don't take the chip. Don't get weak either. We're at the end. And like the apostle, I just watched the apostle Dahari said, this ain't the time to lighten up. It's the time to tighten up. I'm about to make a trip. Lord's will. Gonna be building with some beautiful brothers. We'll be back with these brothers Saturday and keep pushing out the word. That's what our life is. So all praise, honor again goes to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Again, double honor to our apostles and elders at Great Millstone. And honor to all the sincere laborers that are kicking his word, staying in order. And just kick back and let the Lord do his thing.
Yep.
Kick back, do the word, be spiritual, and let the Lord cook, man. All right, shalom.
Shalom, Michael.
It's June.